New backlash for the White House. The first wife of fired aide Rob Porter is taking on the president and top women in the White House for downplaying her claims of domestic abuse. Our senior White House correspondent Cecilia Vega tracking all the latest. And Cecilia, so many tough questions out there, and this White House still doesn't have good answers.
Yeah, George, they say that they can't get into specifics in answering these questions, but the reality is they are choosing not to answer these questions. And now Rob Porter's ex-wife has questions for this White House, too. This morning, the woman behind this black eye that has rocked the White House breaking her silence. Colbie Holderness, former White House Staff Secretary Rob Porter's first ex-wife, writes in the Washington Post, "I'm not a partisan, I'm not an activist, far from it. Others sought us out in the course of investigating Rob." Holderness is naming names, while she says she appreciated this from counselor to the president, Kellyanne Conway.
"I have no reason not to believe the women."
Holderness said she was dismayed when Conway said she does not fear for White House Communications Director Hope Hicks, who is dating Porter.
"I'm sorry for any suffering that this woman has endured, but in the case of Hope, I've rarely met somebody so strong with such excellent instincts and loyalty and smarts."
When pushed, Conway adding strong women get abused too.
Many women get abused, no question.
But Holderness said her statement implies that those who have been in abusive relationships are not strong. Recognizing and surviving in an abusive relationship takes strength. The White House still refusing to say exactly who knew what and when. And Press Secretary Sarah Sanders saying the words that many have wanted the president himself to say. Why haven't we heard the president say exactly what you just said right there, that he takes domestic violence very seriously?
I spoke with the president. Those are actually directly his words that he gave me.
But why hasn't he said that? He had the opportunity.
I spoke to him and he relayed that message directly to me, and I'm relaying it directly to you.
Does he believe Rob Porter's accusers, or are they lying?
Look, as I just said, the president, along with the entire administration, take domestic violence very seriously and believe all allegations need to be thoroughly investigated.
And that doesn't answer the question.
As I just said, I'm not going to go beyond that. That's where we are right now.
The response from Holderness, "Well, I cannot say I am surprised. I expected a woman to do better." So we are now on day 8 of this controversy. It has overshadowed the release of the president's $4.4 trillion budget plan. Yesterday, it threatens to overshadow the Senate debate on immigration, which starts today, George. As much as this West Wing would like to shake this one, they cannot.
Because they're not answering a lot of those questions. And as you were pointing out yesterday, when the president wants to tweet something, he tweets it. He has not made those kind of statements yet. This is still also putting a lot of focus on this whole issue of security clearances. Rob Porter had an interim security clearance. It looked like he was not going to get the permanent one. Many other top white officials still don't have those permanent security clearances, including Jared Kushner.
Jared Kushner is on that list, and Jared Kushner's attorney tells the New York Times that there are about a dozen or more other people here at the White House at Kushner's level who also do not have this permanent clearance. And we know that one of Porter's ex-wives told the FBI, George, that she thought he would be subject to blackmail because of these abuse allegations and their discussions, these ex-wives' discussions with the FBI during their background checks.
You mentioned that immigration debate starting today. The president is tweeting about that, but the parties appear as far apart as ever.
Yeah, it's an unusual scene that we'll be watching on the Senate, a debate with no legislation. We expect it to take about 3 days. You said it. The president is tweeting. He says it could be our last chance to fix DACA.
That deadline, March 5th. Okay, Cecilia, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.